Welcome to qnawire.
Hi, so over here we need to recognize which of the five molecules is going to produce the proton NMR spectrum shown below. So the first step is going to be to identify the splitting pattern corresponding to each of the signals that we're going to have. This is going to be a triplet, since we're going to have three peaks. In this case, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be a sextet. Over here, we're going to have a singlet. And finally, down below, a triplet. So this is going to tell us information about the number of neighbors that each of the protons is going to have. Remember that we're going to follow the n plus 1 rule, where n is going to be the number of neighbors. So for a singlet, the number of neighbors would be equal to 0. For the triplets, the number of neighbors would be equal to 2. And for the sextet, the number of neighbors would be equal to 5. So with this information, we can already discard a lot of the molecules that we're going to get. As you can see, none of compounds 4, 5, nor 3 are going to have a proton with 5 neighboring atoms. The only two options that we're going to have are going to be A and B. So let's look at which signal which correspond to what. Over here, the CH3 is going to have n equal 2, so this is going to be a triplet. Next up, this CH2 is going to have 3, 4, 5 neighbors, n equal 5, so this corresponds to a sextet. Next up, this CH2 is going to have 4 neighbors, so this is going to correspond to a quintet. And with that, we already know that this is going to be discarded. So now let's look at the last option over here and look at the splitting pattern. This is going to have n equal 2, so corresponds to a triplet. The second one is going to have 3, 4, 5 neighbors, so this is going to be a sextet. This CH2 is going to have only 2 neighbors, so this is going to be a triplet. And this CH3 is going to have no neighbors, so this is going to be a singlet. So the correct option for this case is going to be molecule 2. And with that, it would be all. Thank you very much, and have a good one.